I love this plates. I think they are like amazing. The only problem with this plates is that they can be a little bit expensive. And as Einstein says, imagination is more important than knowledge. So let's see if we can make an alternative to these with AI. I know it's not exactly the same, right? It's like, cat attacking. But I made these for a few dollars using AI. So I'll show you how I did that in this video. To do this, we need a computer, we need a printer, some frames. An alternative to the frames are a laminating machine. To create the images, I'll be using an AI image generating tool called Midjourney. In order to create the images, I need to feed Midjourney with something called a prompt. So I need it to imagine something. So in this case, I ask it to imagine colorful, beautiful people dancing. And that gives me some images. To explain the exact prompt I used to get this, I used the word colorful to get the different colors in the images. It doesn't really matter how you spell the word colorful, it will still understand. And then I use something called AR74. You could use 16:10, 16:9. It's the ratio of the screen or of the paper you want to print out on. Then I added something called a C, so that means I wanted a little bit of randomness in the images. It's very important with the aspect ratio that we have an aspect ratio that's like wider and not that tall, so it fits when we print it out. If we use the AI image creator called DALL-E, there's a problem with that one because it only creates squares at this moment. Then to spice things up with this prompt, and because I'm a very lazy person, I added something called a repeat 5 function. It's a premium function of the Midjourney. That means that when I click the button, I simply get 5 times 4 images, so I get all of these images at once. If you want to create more abstract images, you can go in and feed it other kinds of prompts. So there are like this one, some people prefer risk versus reward in the style of abstract realism, hand coloring, hand drawn, stylish, dynamic, mark working, highly realistic. And does that make sense? I don't think so. There are more options to go and tweak the images we create. So remember to subscribe to our channel for more videos on how to do that. The next step when we've created the images is that we want to print it out. Here, when we want to print it out, it's very important that we go and choose high quality. If we don't choose high quality, we'll get some stripes on the images when we print them out. If we have some smaller frames like I showed before, then we need to go and put it at 13 times 18, then we get 2 different images. We can go to Ikea and buy frames. So Ikea has some cheap 1 image frames that cost 19 crowns in Denmark. In dollars, that's like $2-3, and you can buy one that has 4 frames for around 25 Danish crowns, or in dollars that's around $3-4 too. So then you get 4 frames, so that's pretty cheap. So let's go print it out. It's important to remember to use paper that has around 100 to 120 grams per square meter. The normal paper only has 80, and then sometimes when you put ink on it, it will get a little bit washed out. We cut it, and then we either laminate it. So there you have it. We created these and a laminated one. The laminated actually shines a little bit more than the other ones. I think it looks kind of cool. If you want to learn more about the prompts we used here, there's a video to that right up here.